Okay, I believe we are now. Wait, I believe we are now live.
You are. Maybe.
It says I'm streaming.
You probably aren't. You probably aren't. I have a delay.
Okay, hang on. I will check. I shouldn't need to freaking check this. OBS should just actually do its job. I am live. I am streaming. I am streaming. Once more with feeling. Once more with feeling. I am shiny hunting. Shiny hunting. I a mudkip with 4 a mudkip and a trico. Also a snivy and a tepig. And a tepig. The intro's different. The intro's different, but it's okay, cause I'm joined with Digi. Joined with Digi. He's gonna do an intro in 3, 2, 1, go!
Yay! There you go. That's my intro. Like Kermit the
Slow
Frog
clap.
intro.
Slow clap.
Thank you.
Slow clap.
Yes.
Good.
And this is full. This is full. He is blind. He's blind. Yes, he is blind.
I forgot my eye patch. I actually found it for once. 1 second.
Yay! Also, Fool didn't mention this. He mentioned it on the beginning intro that no one heard. I have bronchitis, so I am currently dying a little bit.
He has bronchitis. Has bronchitis. That was part of the intro before when I wasn't streaming. That wasn't in rhythm. Wasn't in rhythm. Oh boy, here we go now.
Yay!
Also,
We're back at it again.
I love how this this lo-fi is like barely audible. 1 second. I'm trying to turn that up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. RESPECT.
What are you going on about?
Drink your Ovaltine. I don't know.
What?
I literally don't know.
What the fuck are you going on about?
I said just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know, it's part of the song.
No.
You don't know the Aretha Franklin song?
No.
I'm sad. I'm sad.
know.
I'm sad for. Anyway, I'm gonna start playing this game now. That seems like a pretty good idea.
I should also start shiny hunting on my game.
Are you playing Legends Arceus?
I am playing Legends Arceus.
Of course you are playing Legends Arceus.
I'm almost done. Ish.
With the alpha hunting or shiny hunting?
Both.
Ah.
Kind of. Not including unknowns because that sounds like fucking hell.
Oh god, I haven't done that either.
But I'm now to the point where I can just go into an outbreak and be like, oh, I don't need half of, like, 75% of these Pokemon.
Right.
And be done.
Oops, I should hit the correct button on the GameCube controller. That would be cool.
That would be pretty nice.
I wish one of these controllers wasn't a GameCube controller. But I also wish 2 of these controllers weren't literally identical, and therefore half the time I have a difficult time figuring out which one's mapped to which thing.
That sounds like a very easy fix to Sharpie.
No, but they're both, what I'm saying is they're both labeled as the same thing even in the emulators.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. So, like, even if I label one 1 or 2 with a Sharpie, it doesn't really, like, fix the actual problem when it comes to, like, which one is mapped to which emulator.
Yeah.
So... Oh, I accidentally chose Baconator! Alright, we're already scuffed. Cool. Already scuffed.
Baconator pig.
Baconator pig.
Speaking of Baconator, have you heard about the amazing thing that Wendy's is going to be doing?
Maybe? I don't know. It seems like fast food
selling Krabby Patties with their collab with SpongeBob.
That's incredible, and I need one, and I'm never gonna get one because there's not a Wendy's anywhere close to me.
I feel bad for the employees that are gonna have to, like, wake up 6:30 in the morning, get to work, have a great day, and then all of a sudden you just hear this man bursting open the door, rev up those fryers!
Food! Atmosphere!
I've seen people on TikTok comment, I'm gonna order exactly like Barnacle Boy, and I'm like, no.
It would be...
Or not the Barnacle Boy,
no,
but the,
big bass man. I
Yeah,
forget his
yeah,
name,
yeah.
but I knew who you meant. I don't remember his name, but big mouth bass. Or no, that's not.
Yeah,
no, that's the
something like that. I don't
species of fish. I don't remember either. Either way,
I don't remember his name, they just remember his quotes.
yeah, because he's like one of the most quotable characters ever.
Yes. Make it swim.
You forgot the pickles.
Yes. That shall be quite an interesting thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Hopefully. I wonder if they're gonna add in it to make it so special.
I was gonna say, like, really, in the grand scheme of things, what is the real world difference between like a Krabby Patty and... Wait, how can they make Krabby Patties? They don't have the secret formula.
Exactly.
Wendy's is run by Plankton. Confirmed. I am now anti-Wendy's because they're clearly run by Plankton. He stole the secret formula. We live in an alternate
Judging by the
SpongeBob
Twitter-
universe. In
Judging
which
by the Twitter, God, what's it called? Judging by whoever runs the Twitter account for Wendy's, I'm not surprised. Girl's a roast master.
oh, for sure. Wendy's social media is on another level.
Oh, hell yeah. But you know how Plankton can roast too, though.
That's true.
Indeed.
But maybe Wendy's is actually just run by... Maybe the Krusty Krab got so successful that it became Wendy's.
Maybe. Alrighty.
It is kind of funny that for how much of like a hyper-capitalist Mr. Krabs is, that there is only one Krabby Patties. Like you'd think he'd be franchising out.
True. Did they try to attempt frozen food or something like that?
Yes, they
in one of the
did.
episodes.
Which I guess isn't entirely new either, because like,
No.
well, I don't know about frozen food, but like Taco Bell, for example, has like a bunch of like, they've got salsas and like their sauces and like their nacho cheese sauce and stuff like that you can buy like in the store. And I mean, I've had it. It just tastes like Taco Bell, which is to say, pretty much worse than most of the other store brands, to be honest.
Yep.
Like there's a very distinct Taco Bell taste, but I can't say that I've ever craved it outside of just needing something
Right.
quick and well, I was gonna say cheap, but Taco Bell's not even cheap anymore, so
No fast food is cheap nowadays.
no, it's horrible. Katie,
I went to go get a large
Masked,
fry and it was
hello.
like $4.
Yeah,
Hello, Masked.
Masked is here.
I'll
I
be-
haven't seen Masked in freaking forever.
Indeed.
How are we doing?
Masked,
I mean,
I'm sorry I'm not sounding more excited. I am currently dying.
Digi has bronchitis, and
I've
I
been
asked
dying
him to
for 2
stream
weeks.
anyway. I don't know.
I
don't
have
know.
been sick for 2 fucking weeks. It can't get worse. I am only sick for like 3 days at most.
Yeah. That's why I asked him if he went to get checked out, because I was like, dude, I'm worried for you.
Yeah.
Whereas me, getting sick for an entire week is pretty... Like, I don't get sick very often most of the time, but when I do, it's for like a week. Like, all the time. It's just...
Also, hi, Kate.
Also, Katie, this is totally a litmus test. Where are your fries from? You said you have fries. I need to know where they're from. Totally judging you,
Who knows?
100%.
Yes.
But But yeah, Masked, as you can, I mean, I'm sure I don't need to explain this because you can just see what's going on, but I am full odds shiny hunting in four games at once. I don't know why I've stopped forgetting how
Floor.
words were. Five Guys? Oh! You win.
Five Guys fries? Not bad.
Wait, Five Guys? Where are you? How does that work? Wait, you don't live in a... Huh? Katie, I'm confused. Unless there are Five Guys locations in places that I don't know there are Five Guys locations. And if there are, I need to do some investigating.
Pet the Digi. No, don't pet the Digi, I'm sick.
Yeah, you don't want to pay... Well, bronchitis isn't...
I'm not contagious, but, you know.
I was gonna say, I'm about to ask a really stupid question. Is bronchitis contagious? Because I've literally never had
this
it.
one I have.
Okay. That's probably a really dumb question,
I don't
but
know.
amazingly, I've never actually had bronchitis, like, ever in my life.
My mom had bronchitis once.
Oh god, hang on. My chat window's hidden. Oh, you got the battle pass for Pokemon Unite? I have never played Pokemon Unite. Frankly, I'm personally not interested in MOBAs just in general. I don't care, like, I've never cared about League. I've never cared about, like, I just don't care about MOBAs just in general. And I actually don't really play.
What?
I actually don't really play any of the Pokemon mobile games except Go.
Yeah. Though we both may pick up the trading card game one.
Oh god, TCG Pocket might kill me. It might actually bankrupt my entire existence, and I don't like the prospects of that.
Nope.
Anyway, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was responding to okay.
Cedar Rapids has a Five Guys? What? Since when? I thought Five Guys was like a... Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. I'm thinking of In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out Burger is...
In-N-Out's really good.
Yeah.
I had Whataburger.
I was thinking of the...
Just not
Maybe that's
In-N-Out.
what I was also thinking. Whataburger is like a southern thing, like a Texas thing.
Yeah,
And In-N-Out's like a coastal thing.
True.
Five Guys... I didn't know Five Guys was like anywhere in the vicinity of Midwest, though. I literally did not know that. I also haven't lived in Cedar Rapids or even been around Cedar Rapids for a million billion years, so there's that too.
All I need is an Alpha Dust Tox, and I'll be fine.
No Whataburgers are In-N-Out. Yeah, I knew that, but like, I didn't think Five Guys was around here either, though.
Correction, I need an alpha female or male Dust Tox.
Dude, I really need to look at the gender stuff, because like I have most of the species in Legends Arceus at this point,
I think I have all
including
the species.
including like the evolutions. Like I have all of those even.
Nice.
But I don't have like. Amazingly, I still don't have an Alpha Eevee though. Like I just can't find Alpha Eevee. Like they just don't exist in my game. I swear.
Damn, I have a male one. I just don't have a female one.
Yeah.
And I have an alpha for the rest. I'm pretty sure there's an easy way of doing it, from what I remember.
You have alphas for... You have all of the evolutions as alpha?
Yeah, yeah.
How...
I can't remember how I did it. There was a YouTube video for it, but...
Oh, wait, did you hunt for alpha Eevees and then evolve them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I know how to do that. Yeah, I know what video you're talking about. You shared it with me. The problem is, it literally does not work for me. I sat there for 4 hours doing that shit, and it doesn't work. It just, I swear to God, my game specifically literally just doesn't have alpha Eevees in it. I don't understand. I've also checked every, like, massive mass outbreak in it and everything that's showed up. I've never run into an alpha Eevee, ever. Never seen one. No idea. I swear it's a myth, even though it's definitely not. I swear, it just doesn't exist. Five Guys has been here since before I lived in CF. Some girls from Casey's would sometimes grab burgers for everyone when they came to town. Oh, nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Spicy chicken
whoa, whoa,
nuggets.
whoa, whoa.
The spicy chicken nuggets are trying to get me again. And by that, I just mean clicking A too many times. All the time.
Speaking of food, something crazy happened today. Do you know the so famous YouTuber Nakata Avocado?
Yes. Unfortunately.
He just came out today, skinny as fuck, saying that he had been recording videos. He's been working out for a long time, and he's been recording videos, and all the videos he's been uploading have been like
From years ago or
previous
something?
videos. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that's insane!
That is.
And that's not something you can like fake, because if he's
No.
skinny now, like you can't just like fake.
No, he's straight up skinny, yeah.
Why did he do that?
He said it was like a social experiment or something.
That's actually kind of... I mean, I know he's been like steeped in
Genius.
controversy because of like his weight and stuff, but I didn't...
Oh, yeah.
But it almost seems like... I mean, I don't know. I'm not... I guess probably in some way that controversy probably like kept his like channel relevant in some ways. I don't know about
That
social
too.
experiment so much as like marketing essentially.
Right. It certainly was interesting, though.
I mean, that's definitely fascinating. Who's skinny? Nico Kato Avocado. Apparently, Digi just informed us, was actually, had actually pre-recorded a whole lot of his videos and had actually been working out for a really long time and is apparently skinny now, despite the fact that even the videos he's uploaded recently, he's probably been pretty... I don't know. I don't regularly watch his content, but I know that people were always, calling him out on... saying he was gonna lose weight and stuff, and he never did. That's why I said
Yeah.
I don't know how much of a social experiment it is so much, because
Dude was eating so much, and it looked extremely unhealthy.
well, but
too.
what I'm saying is that imagine if your rival or wild Pokemon is shiny instead of your starter. About that, Masked.
Ha 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 ha.
Go look
Yellow
at
Dog.
the either the first or second stream I did. Towards the end of it.
It was the second.
Yeah. The second stream on this series that I did, Masked, I got the yellow Poochyena. Apologies in advance, my sound was really bad. My gain was jacked up and I didn't realize. But yes, I got the yellow Poochyena. It was a sad time. It was a sad time to be a, cause of course we're resetting for starters, so we don't have Pokeballs, so I can't catch it. I just had to reset. That do be
Reset and cry.
reset and cry a little inside, because that damn dog has the same odds as the starter. So
All around me are familiar faces.
oh, I was thinking, hello darkness, my old friend.
Those work too.
Yeah. But yes, indeed, it did happen, and it was devastating. Oof, indeed, it was a big oof. It was devastating. I knew in the back of my head, obviously, that it was possible, but I wasn't thinking about it, and it caught me off guard, and I almost didn't see it right away, actually, but yep.
Why are Kadabras such bitches?
And their shinies aren't even good. Kadabra,
Nope.
the Abra line doesn't even really have... I mean, Alakazam's is alright, I guess, because he's, pink.
I thank God that Abra doesn't have a gender difference, so I don't have to catch it
Oh,
twice.
God, same. Wait, don't Kadabra and Alakazam have gender differences,
Yes,
though?
they do.
Okay, that's what I thought. They're like face
But they're
whisker.
way easier to catch instead of just teleporting bullshit.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And in Legends Arceus, they aren't really any less rare. Like, they're just as common as like Kadabra is just as common as Abra is basically in that game, which is weird, but
Yeah.
I actually still need to. I did update my part of that spreadsheet, but I still need to update like which actual gender forms I have because I'm actually I'm not even sure at this point.
Right.
Well, I'm sure about the ones that I have marked, but there are ones that I don't have marked that I probably have, and
Right.
I just need to go through home and look. I always put my Legends Arceus shinies in home ever since that one time where for whatever reason I had to basically reinstall my game because every time I would send out a shiny Pokemon to do anything, the game would crash. I don't know why that happened, but... And you know what's really strange? So I'm looking for shiny Regice in Pokemon Sword, in my second file in Pokemon Sword.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the game started doing that whenever I entered that battle. The audio would cut out and the game would crash. So I just had to recently reinstall that game too. That's one of those situations.
We previously established that like Sword and Shield didn't have any issues, if I recall. Whoa!
Did you find a thing? You find any shiny things?
I did. Hold on. It's a damn Stantler.
Oh, of course.
God, that looks fucking awful.
Oh, Stantler's shiny is literally like the worst thing.
It's just green.
It just looks like a thing you shouldn't touch. Like, it looks like an animal that has
a biohazard.
Yeah, it's literally a biohazard. It's like Espeon, which is even more criminal. Dude, shiny Espeon should be either like blue or like white. Like white shiny Espeon would be sick.
Dope.
I was gonna say that it would be even cooler if Espeon and Umbreon like swapped colors for shinies, but then I realized that that would mean that Umbreon's shiny wouldn't exist anymore, and that would be a literal federal crime.
Yes. There you are.
Radioactive not deer? Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a psychic-ish deer. I mean, at least it's now been more established now that Weirdeer is a thing and is actually part psychic type. But I think Stantler should have been in the first place. I don't know why it wasn't.
There we go. That's Stantler marked.
Oh, you didn't have Stantler?
I did not. I do not have Stantler or Weirder.
Oh. I have both. And in fact, not only do I have both, but I also have both from Scarlet and Violet as well.
Yeah.
Well, okay, actually I don't technically have a Scarlet or Violet Weirdeer, but I have two shiny Stantlers from Scarlet and Violet.
Ah.
And I just haven't evolved one of them because I forget if it's even possible. You might have to transfer. I don't remember which of the like weird like Hisuian Pokemon are able to be evolved in Scarlet and Violet and which ones can't be. Like Ursaluna can't be because there's no Peat Block. But Quillfish can be, despite the fact that there's no strong or agile style. It's just using the move a certain number of times, and I think Stantler might be the same way, but I don't remember. They're weird about that now. I don't
yeah.
But then like the other weird thing is that Hisuian Quillfish could evolve in Legends Arceus or in Scarlet and Violet even before the DLC, which is when they just put Hisuian Quillfish in the game. Whereas before, Hisuian Quillfish could only be in Scarlet and Violet if you had one from Legends Arceus. But then it was evolvable anyway. I don't know. It's very weird. The whole thing now is very weird on that front.
Shiny Hisuian Gudra. Nice.
Got
One of
the
the
shiny
rarest
Hisuian
nice.
with one of the rare. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I didn't actually check any of my I didn't actually check any of the shinies I got from those outbreaks to see if they had marks. I should have done that.
Same.
Um,
I love this game, bro. I love this game so much. I had 250 berries.
dude, I still
And
don't
now I don't.
Wait, what? What happened?
I kept dying, and then it was like, oh, yoink, 100 berries. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, dude, that's rough.
I am now down to 49
That's why I don't...
with no berry patches.
Noise?
Why
Katie,
you done to what, huh?
Katie, what noise are you talking about? Did I miss something? Digi is indeed playing Legends Arceus. He is
I
shiny
am
hunting
playing
while
Legends.
joining me on this stream because for whatever reason when I stream with him, it seems like his shiny luck
Drastically go up for no good
drastically increases. Meanwhile, there's my shiny luck, which is never even remotely close to average. Like guys, knowing my luck, this noise from Ask Goose. Oh, noise from Ask Good. Yeah. Yeah, Shiny Hisui and Sliggoo and Gudra are pretty cool. I think they're better than normal Sliggoo and Gudra.
I'm not a big fan of the shell.
Oh, okay, so it actually... Damn it, I actually accidentally picked Tepig again on the left. It actually looks significant. The shell looks, like, really bad in Legends Arceus because the textures still aren't quite right. If you transfer one over to Scarlet and Violet, it actually looks significantly better in that game.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, they did the metal textures, like, really well in that game, strangely enough.
Yeah.
Nothing else looks good, but damn if we got some metal and cloth textures. They're pretty good. The environments may look like GameCube games, but damn if metal don't shine in Scarlet and Violet. I did recently learn that one of the reasons we're not getting an Ilka game, actually, at this point, is because there are some mergers going on, basically, where people who make assets for Ilka are just joining Game Freak now. And creating a new studio called, I think it's just called Pokemon Works.
Interesting.
Yeah. Which, that's a good thing, because...
Yes, that is.
Because Ilka is actually really good at video game assets. Like, if you look at Nier Automata, or, like, any of the recent Dragon Quest games, like, they all work really well. The problem with BDSP is, for one thing, the game was made in 20 minutes on a random Tuesday, I'm pretty sure, by a company that doesn't make video games. Like, Ilka doesn't make video games, but they are a video game asset company. So I think that hopefully that will be a help for sure. Also, my black and white games are massively desynced right now.
Woo.
Whether that has any bearing on, like, ZA, for example, I have no idea. I would imagine that probably it might have something to do with engine development for the next console, which is greatly needed because, dear God, if they attempt to run on the current engine anymore, I'm pretty sure it's literally going to die.
Your Switch may start coming on fire.
Well, the Switch 2 or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that really is, I mean, it's kind of been deciphered at this point that the engine really is the problem with Scarlet and Violet.
Right.
A lot of people thought it was just optimization and bad code for a long. Well, it is bad code, but it's bad code within the engine. But it's not an optimization problem. Like if you mod the game and like zoom the camera way out to look at culling and things, everything works properly. Like everything is actually optimized just fine. It's just that the engine is like literally a decade old and made for the 3DS and doesn't work anymore. Like
Lovely.
So. And we do know that they're working on a new engine, so hopefully Ilka's involved in that, and we can. Maybe I'm coping. I could very well be coping.
Gen 10.
Yeah, hopefully by Gen 10, which is supposed to be 30th anniversary. Hopefully 3D games will go back to being actually good again. Okay, there we go. Black and white are in sync again. Dude, I really need to stream more often. At this rate, black and white are just getting the starter is literally going to take me a year.
Yeah.
It's so slow.
Chat, has anyone else seen the lovely Minecraft movie trailer?
Because I haven't.
No.
And from what I hear, I don't really care to.
Yeah, it's really atrociously bad.
Why even is there a Minecraft movie? I don't understand. Is there even enough, like, actual lore in Minecraft to make a movie out of?
There's no lore. People just assume things.
Adulting and hobbies also be like that, though. I want to do more of this thing I have, but I have other stuff I have going on. Well, actually, in my case, I mean, there is that. But in my case, most of it has to do with the fact that I can't get my face cam to work half the time. And it's very frustrating, and I don't want to put enough time into like trying to get it to work all the time, and so I just kind of give up on it. And why must there be live people? Oh, there is so much lore. Is there a lot of Minecraft? I don't play Minecraft, to be fair. Like,
I guess it's explicitly said, like in the games or whatever. Woo!
oh, well, I mean, to me, that's the best kind of lore. That's what I like about Pokemon's lore. Is that most of it is completely optional and pretty missable if you're not paying attention. Like
Piss-stained Piloswine, my favorite.
Oh, dude, that's another one that I have. Like, I think I have duplicates of like that whole line at this point.
Damn. Yeah, I just need to get the genders differences.
Or at least, yeah, theories. Okay, well, theories are a little different from lore. Because when I say lore, I mean like actual, like, things that are confirmed or at least reasonably inferred in the game. Whereas, like, versus like MatPat theories, for example, which a lot of times, like, no disrespect to MatPat, but some of them are not, you know, they are not real. For example.
That's weird. I thought I know I had a Piloswine once before. Don't know why it's not marked.
Did you evolve it?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's why I explicitly do not evolve shinies until I catch more of them. Because that's basically the only way.
I didn't. I just didn't mark it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I try not to do that either, but you know.
Yeah.
So be female. Yay, it's a male.
Oh, the one exclusive, the one exception to that. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. The one exception to that is I don't have shiny Ursaring, but I actually I do now. But I didn't at the time that I evolved my shiny Ursaring into Ursaluna because I wanted shiny Ursaluna right away. Because shiny Ursaluna is cool. And also, it was a full moon in the game at the correct time, and I didn't know when that was gonna happen again, so I was like, okay, we're doing this now. Now I have the whole line, but I did not at the time.
Nice.
That's the other thing. All the creatures look like first Sonic trailers. Oh god.
Yeah, they have like
no.
real human teeth and shit.
Oh
it's fucking...
no, that's
awful.
No, I don't like that.
Then you have Jack Black, who's just wearing a blue shirt. And he's just like, I am Steve.
Oh, Jack Black plays Steve.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I like Jack Black well enough, but.
Oh yeah. And
by the way, chat,
have fur on them for some reason.
What?
The creepers have fur on them for some reason.
Oh god, why? No, that's so cursed. Why is that a thing? I don't like that.
What are you saying?
By the way, chat, sorry if you can hear all of my, button clicks in the background. My setup means that my mic is just fairly close to kind of everything, and also a couple of these controllers are relatively new, and the buttons are just, super clicky.
I'm not hearing anything.
Oh, okay. I know sometimes they show up on stream, but maybe it's just that one stream where my gain was up too high. English IR do words. Smart good. If they seriously think he'll carry the movie, it depends. I mean, look at the fucking Borderlands movie. That's another movie I haven't seen, honestly.
Don't worry, don't need to.
Well, I also just don't play Borderlands either, so.
Right.
So I wouldn't really know, most of. But then again, I also haven't watched any of the Sonic movies, and I really need to.
Yes.
So.
Mass, I will say, at least they have Jason Momoa in there as well.
You mean in the Borderlands movie?
No. In
the Minecraft
movie.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think someone said they had Emma Myers in there. I don't know. I don't recognize names, so.
I was gonna say
she's a really good actor too, though.
I don't. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna add a timer to this stream. I forgot. Oh well. Maybe next time. I'm mostly just curious as to how long this actually ends up taking. Because yes.
Too long and then some?
Because yes, Masked, I do actually intend to play through all 4 of these games with only shiny Pokemon. So I'm not just shiny hunting starters, even though that is effectively what I'm doing right now, obviously. I intend to play through all 4 of these games using only shiny Pokemon. And using a full team of only shiny Pokemon eventually. So what that does mean, though, also, is that probably for Black and White, the starter will be the longest hunt. I think. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Well, longest in terms of resets. Who knows how long this will actually take.
Right.
Oh, but yeah, what I was going to say is, knowing my shiny luck, this is either going to take, 60,000 resets, or I'm going to get it, today, because that's what happens sometimes.
And it pops up right now!
That would be hilarious. I half expected the damn yellow dog to show up when you said that. Which would have made me I just don't see much hope for another We Got Isekai into the game movie. Oh, is that what the Minecraft movie is?
What?
Essentially an isekai? Is that how this is working?
Yep, basically
Okay.
it's Jumanji.
Well, Jumanji's not
why.
really an isekai, is it? I don't consider Jumanji an isekai.
No. I don't know. From what I see in the trailer, they walk into a portal and boom in the Minecraft world, which is
Right.
incredibly dumb, I think.
There aren't any portals in Jumanji, unless there's one of the 87,000 Jumanji remakes that I haven't seen that changes it. That's possible. That movie's been remade so many times. The Piss Dog? Yeah, pretty much. It's given that vibe, yeah. Ah, okay.
Get over here.
This is one of the best route themes in the entire series. And which is somebody who doesn't even love Gen 4 all that much. I love the Gen 4 soundtrack so much, though. It's weird. One would think I should love Gen 4 a lot more than I do, because I've played, like, the nostalgia goggles should be very rose-tinted for Gen 4. I put
Yeah.
so much time into Gen 4 as a kid, but going back to it is just rough for me for some reason. Whereas Gen 3, which I also put a lot of time into as a kid, Jumanji the game itself is the portal if you squint, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. I mean, yeah, I see where I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm eating what you're cooking. I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
You know what's the worst part about that is, like, I feel like someone put this in the comment section for the movie trailer. I'm like, this sounds like it could totally happen. Where, like, in the trailer, Jason Momoa and there's a creeper right next to him. I bet that he's gonna be like, there's a creeper right behind me, and people are gonna be like, uh-huh. He's like, oh man, it's gonna be like the worst fucking thing ever. I'm gonna want to walk out of the theater.
Yeah. Well, are you even gonna go see it in the theater? Because
I don't know. Because a big fan of Minecraft, I do not know.
I mean, but there's a difference between being a fan of Minecraft and being a fan of
Whatever the fuck this is.
the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't want I don't want the spicy chicken nuggets tried to join me again.
You should name your Torchic that.
I mean, I'm not hunting for Torchic though.
I know.
I have a
It's
Blaziken.
chicken nuggets.
I have a Blaziken named KFC. I also
No,
have.
isekai is just whenever you get teleported to someone else. It doesn't have to be specifically death.
Technically, isekai is where you unalive and then wake up somewhere else.
There are plenty of animes where they don't die; they just go to another world.
Right. Yes, Mask. Those are indeed the odds. 1 in 80, 192 for both games. And in Gen 3, there's no. Fun fact: Gen 3 is actually the only Pokemon generation that has shiny Pokemon where the odds cannot be altered in any way, shape, or form for any Pokemon. It is a straight 1 in 80, 192, period. Always. Because in Gen 2, you got, because of the way breeding works and shininess works in Gen 2, you can get odds of up to 1 in 64 in Gen 2 with breeding. That's actually how I've got most of my Gen 1 and 2 shiny living decks. Is from Gen 2, because Gen 2 breeding is, like, very, very good odds. Up to very good odds. They're not all 1 in 64. Like, some of them are, like, 1 in 128 or 1 in 256. But that's still higher than Masuda. And then in Gen 4, they introduced Masuda, which has been in the game ever since. And then in Gen 5, we got the Shiny Charm. And then in Gen 6, obviously the odds got lowered a bunch. And then there's chain fishing and dex nav and all sorts of stuff, and etc., etc. But in Gen 3, there is literally nothing. It is just a straight 1 in 8K all the time. No, I don't want Torchic. Whoa, 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 whoa! I don't want Oshawott either.
Sandwiches.
Gen 9 is sandwiches. Gen 4 is when they introduced the Masuda method, and also Gen 4 has the Poke Radar, which I've actually never done any Poke Radar hunting in Gen 4, but the odds get pretty good with that too.
So I've heard.
It's very skill. It's a combination of skill and luck based though. Like the Poke Radar itself has a lot of RNG where it can just fail for no reason, and so it gets kind of like, in theory. That's just a theory, but in theory, the odds can get up to 1 in 100, but like in practice, the radar fails a lot, and it doesn't. The radar chaining isn't up to you all the time. Let's just put it that way. Like it's very hit or miss, and also only available for certain Pokemon anyway, and also requires a lot of like skill and not running into. Not accidentally failing a chain, which sometimes, again, is also not up to you, and so it's just like, there's just a lot of things where... I think I tried radar hunting before, but I didn't have the patience. I mean, honestly, shiny hunting basically always requires a lot of patience. Arguably, Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet are the only games where it really doesn't require a lot of patience, at least in terms of like getting a single shiny.
True.
Because even like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, even when you have the shiny charm, it's still gonna take a while because chaining doesn't stop like ever, so you have to keep catching if you want to keep chaining. So it's still gonna take like a solid couple of hours or so per Pokemon. In fact, I would argue that depending on the encounter rate, SOS chaining in Sun and Moon / Ultra Sun and Moon is probably faster than most of the shiny hunting in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. The only reason people thought it was faster is because of the overworld encounters, but when your catch combos don't affect any of the spawns after the immediate next one after the combo, ultimately you still have to chain, so it kind of doesn't end up mattering too much. To the point where there are debates as to whether or not it's even worth chaining in that game, or whether or not it's worth just literally spawning and despawning over and over again. We don't actually know which one's faster.
That's what I've been doing, is spawning and despawning.
Well, in your case, it's definitely worth chaining.
Well, it's not like you have much money at the beginning of the game to begin with to buy Pokeballs.
Oh, or lures, which also affects shiny odds. So yeah, there's that too.
Yeah. So I have to sit here and spawn, despawn.
Yeah, and you don't, and yours are 1 in 4K because you don't have like, because you don't have the shiny charm, obviously.
Yeah. The fuck?
Yeah, I never did any radar hunting. In fact, I never even did any Masuda until Gen 6. I don't even think I knew Masuda method was a thing until Gen 5, or maybe that was even Gen 6 when I even learned about that. I'm not sure.
No, probably after this run, I should probably switch to Let's Go Eevee.
I'm still so mad at myself. All right, so we gotta have a chat. Mm-hmm. Your boy was a dumbass, and almost completed his Pokedex in Let's Go Eevee like a long time ago. But apparently there was just a couple of routes that I apparently just never visited, and they are where Pinsir was, and I thought Pinsir was exclusive to Let's Go Pikachu because I had Scyther which is apparently actually exclusive to Let's Go Pikachu. But I had one for some reason, and I don't know where it came from, so I just assumed that Pinsir was version exclusive, and no, it wasn't. It's not. It was just on a route that it was just on the optional routes east of Fuchsia City, which apparently I just never went to for some reason. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't.
Ever cranked up the speed of these Krogunks? I want to just want to talk to them.
Yeah, I just want to have a polite conversation with them.
Toxicrooks are just worse. It's like 200% in speed increase.
Yeah, I don't know why those Pokemon are so aggressive. And Paras and Parasect, like, why are they so aggressive?
No idea.
Paras and Parasect are literally two of the worst Pokemon in the entire series, and yet they are just so angry in Legends Arceus.
Yes.
And Parasect in particular, canonically, should not be angry.
It's just
Unless
shroom.
Unless maybe the shroom is maybe the parasitic shroom is what's angry.
Oh, hi, Ring.
Is it shiny?
No.
Oh.
Just brown. Like me.
Yep. Fucking Christ. Damn it, Digi.
Do I have all the alpha Krogunk I need? Do I need more Krogunk in my life?
Dude, apparently there is like an actually legitimate way to shiny hunt for shiny alphas specifically in that game.
What?
It's really intense. Austin John did a video on it, and apparently like it involves basically like setting up spreadsheets to like keep track of exactly what you kill and what you catch in outbreaks, and that like manipulates the spawns of like the second wave in the outbreak, and you can like if you get a shiny you can like manipulate the spawn to make it an alpha, and it's like a whole thing where apparently you can do that.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell he figured that out, but he is Austin John, so I don't know how the hell he figures out most of the shit he does.
True. No, I do not want to take a screenshot.
So am I gonna shiny hunt Chikorita and Emerald? Wait. Why would I shiny hunt... Why would I shiny hunt Chikorita in Emerald? Why would I shiny hunt any of the Johto starters in Emerald? And also you can't really shiny hunt the Johto starters in Emerald unless you RNG manipulate, because Emerald's RNG is broken. That's why these games I'm playing right now aren't Emerald. Because Emerald's RNG is broken, where it's basically reset to exactly the same every time you open up the game. And so you're gonna end up with the same like handful of starters every time you do, unless you RNG manipulate. Oh, Torchic. No. I mean, I might shiny hunt. I'm gonna shiny hunt a full odds Torchic at some point, but it's not gonna be an Emerald, because, again, RNG, yeah. RNG in Emerald is broken, and you can't, like, soft resetting for shinies in Emerald is literally fruitless, because you get the same RNG rolls, like, every time. Which is an interesting fun fact. There is a shiny hunt in Emerald I am going to do, though, that you can do by running away and re-encountering, which is why you can do it in Emerald. And it's gonna be, well,
It's gonna be a rough one.
I do have to cheat to a certain extent to get one, because it's an event-only Pokemon. Okay, I'll just say it. There was a Mew available in Emerald a long time ago in an event, and it's shiny huntable, and I want it.
Amazing.
Because
why.
God knows I can't get the freaking shiny Mew that I paid for in Pokemon Go, because I didn't know that you need to, in order to encounter it, you have to complete the Kanto Pokedex in in Pokemon Go, and in order to do that, you have to encounter a Kangaskhan, and Kangaskhan literally only spawns in Australia in Pokemon Go, so fucking that ain't gonna happen, so I wasted $5 on that. Thanks, Niantic!
I'm sensing some anger here.
I mean, I literally basically wasted $5, so yeah. I'm a little upset. And I'm a little upset that I didn't know that until I, like, bought the thing. Like, I obviously knew I didn't have Kangaskhan, but I didn't know. I kind of thought at the time that Niantic had finally gotten rid of that whole dumb shit where they had regional specific Pokemon. But, nope, and in fact, there are more of them now. Stonejourner can only be encountered in the UK, which, I mean, look, I get that the two Pokemon I'm talking about canonically kind of make sense. That they can only spawn in certain parts of the world, but also, does having it traded to you affect it? Are you referring to... Which one are you referring to now, Masked? Are you referring to Go trades, or are you referring to Emerald trades? Oh no, you can trade Pokemon in Go, but the problem is you can't do it online. You have to be local. So it doesn't matter. Like, I would still need to be in Australia. Or play with an Android user or be an Android user that risks his account being banned by spoofing using certain apps, which I am an iPhone user, so I can't even do that, and even if I did, I have money in this account, and I would not want to risk being banned, so I would not spoof. I know
going into a building will help despawn them. I assume so. And I'm trying to figure out ways to despawn and...
Oh yes, entering and exiting buildings is kind of the best way to do it usually, actually, because weirdly enough, entering and exiting towns themselves doesn't do it in that game, and it's very strange.
I hate how this is only one-handed. It's really weird.
Dude, it is really weird. Like, even if you have a Pro Controller or whatever, and you're a single player, you still can only use a single Joy-Con. It's... Looks up how to spoof. I mean, do you play Go, Masked? Because, I mean, you can spoof if you want, but like I said, do so at your own risk, because you, like...
Yep.
Because Niantic, I mean, some people get away with it for a really long time. Other people do not. And knowing my luck, if I were to try something below board like that, I would probably end up getting banned. And that's a particularly big problem considering I have money in this account now. Like, I have shamefully spent money on Pokemon Go, so...
Yo, can these Pokemon stop running into me?
Which, I kind of hate the fact that I've done that, but, you know.
It happens to the best of us.
I mean, the reason I did that is because I live in a tiny-ass town where nobody around me plays. And so I've got Pokemon in gyms that have been in there for months because nobody freaking plays.
Damn.
So, like, I can't get coins on a regular basis. So I bought the Ultra Ticket thing that came out recently, where you get coins just by doing simple things every day, like as part of your field research, as opposed to just relying on gyms. And it's an infinitely better deal than buying coins, plus it gets you more gifts and more, like, catch XP and stuff, so it's like, okay, this is clearly worth it. And it lasts for 3 months. So, I mean, honestly, for $15, it's like, okay, this is definitely worth. Especially when you do live in a town where nobody plays the damn game. Part of me is tempted to try, but yeah, it's a risk. I mean, what I would do, honestly, if you are an Android user, if you have, like, an old phone laying around, like an old burner phone or something, start a second account on that and like an account that you don't really care about, and then try spoofing on that. And then trade, and then if it works, you can trade with yourself on your main account, and then it works.
I remember way back when it was like really popular. A bunch of my high school buddies were like, "Oh my god, I can like go to New York and stuff like that." Pokemon Go, and I'm like, that sounds stupid. It's
right.
like defeats the
And yeah, I
purpose
hate
of
that
the
they seem
game.
to constantly forget that some folks are stuck where they are. Dude, all they would need to do to fix this, at least in my case, is just let you pull your own Pokemon out of a gym after like 24 hours. And then reset it, so you can re-earn the coins, the 50 coins per day. Like, it's really stupid that the reason I'm not earning coins is because of things that I'm not in charge of. Like, I can't control the actions of other people. Because literally, I have like 4 or 5 gyms populated in town right now, which is basically all of them. And there are other people who play occasionally, but on rooted phones. Oh, does it? I didn't know. Either way, like I said, I'm an iPhone user and I haven't really looked into it much, but what's interesting is I do have you know, in theory, I could try. I do have a second Pokemon Go account, actually. And I do have an old, really old... Actually, I probably can't even run Pokemon Go on it now. I have an old Galaxy Note 3 that's rooted. And I probably could. It's got enough RAM and stuff, but the Android OS might be too old. I'm not sure. And I don't know how to do that shit. Oh, dude, rooting Android phone... depending on what kind of Android phone you have, sometimes rooting Android phones is really easy. And the reason for that is because, like, Google themselves actually straight up don't care if you root Android. And in fact, Google Pixel phones are, like, the easiest phones to root because they just straight up don't care. Google kind of encourages you to root your phones, actually. My understanding is that Samsung phones are the hardest to root, and even then, like, rooting my Note 3 was not particularly a difficult process. I have 2 phones, so I could, yeah, just, like, create a Go account using a different email or something. Just create, like, a burner account that you don't care about. And try. I might try it. I don't know if my Note 3 is literally a decade old, and I don't know if, I kind of think Pokemon Go is not compatible with it anymore. Like, for OS reasons. It technically would meet the specification, because it's not like Go is a particularly demanding game, but Android OS stuff might be. I'm not sure. Depending on what kind of phone you have, though, I might be able to help you root. It's been a long time since I've rooted, but it's generally not... I mean... I modded a 3DS, so I should probably be able to root a phone. Like, it's just not that hard.
Do you know if there's any way to see your current catch combo or no?
Not without catching another Pokemon, I don't think.
Gotcha.
It might be in the Pokedex? I'm not sure. You might check the Pokedex. Because I know, like, Sword and Shield have the number battled listed in the Pokedex, because that's another shiny hunting method in Sword and Shield. It's not actually a combo, it's just literally the number of wild Pokemon of this species that you've battled. But
right.
I don't know if that's in Let's Go or not.
It says numbers caught. I'm not seeing anything.
It shows the number caught?
Yeah.
But it literally says number caught and not catch combo?
No.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know if that would be the... I guess you'd have to catch another one and then check the combo against what the Pokedex says.
Right.
And see if that's a...
Well, I only have 1 Pokeball left, and that's with the shiny, so...
Oh, and you literally don't have any more money to like spend on any more Pokeballs?
Nope. I have a catch combo.
Dude,
of 60.
you are asking for pain right now.
I know.
Because
I know.
I mean, in theory, what are you searching for right now? A Rattata?
Rattata, yeah.
That should be like a guaranteed.
But just on that off chance.
Yeah. But see, if
I've
you're
already thought
and see
about
that's
that
especially
idea,
that's especially too bad because since you're just spawning and despawning, it means that the catch combo you have literally doesn't matter. Like,
Nope. I didn't know that until like you mentioned it. Like,
Dude.
when I was like,
dude, you know what
Full
else
weight
I
of the
learned
catch
about
combo.
that as I was looking into it? Since now I have the shiny
Yeah.
charm.
What?
So when I told you that it affects that the catching combo like shiny rate only affects the next spawn.
yeah.
That affects the next spawn no matter what Pokemon it is. Like, the catch combo that you
What?
have actually doesn't, like, affect the specific Pokemon you're hunting. It just affects the literal next spawn that shows up on your screen.
That's stupid.
So, in other words, you don't really have a whole lot of control over what you're shiny hunting in that game, outside of
No.
what's on the route, obviously.
That's so dumb.
I found that out the hard way because I have 2 shiny Bellsprouts and I was searching for Rattata. And I finally, and after that happened, I was like, I looked it up. I was like, what is going on? How do I have 2 shiny Bellsprouts and not Rattata? And yeah, it's because of how the spawns work. Like, it just... The other reason, though, why you were probably getting conflicting information on it
Yeah.
is because a lot of the information would have obviously been posted like shortly after the game came out,
Right.
and people had the wrong idea about how shiny hunting worked when the game first came out.
Of course.
So a lot of the information you find that hasn't been updated is wrong because we just had the wrong. We didn't understand how it worked.
Right. Game? Jeez. Took a long time to load that. Hello, Bellsprout.
You know what else is kind of funny about Let's Go? Let's Go, the Let's Go games are the only Pokemon games on the Switch that actually run better in docked mode than in handheld mode.
Huh.
Sword and Shield, Legends Arceus, and Scarlet and Violet all run better in handheld mode, which makes no sense.
No sense.
But that's how they work. But Let's Go are the exceptions, because let me tell you something. I found that out the hard way too. I was playing Let's Go in bed. If you run into if you throw up a lure and then run into Viridian Forest in handheld mode, the game just tanks.
Oh, I heard.
It's
I heard,
actually
like,
the
how
only
choppy Viridian Forest
I've
is.
actually never really run into any lag in that game until doing that, and then the frame rate literally just cuts in half, and it's like, holy crap.
Jesus.
It's really bad.
Maybe that has to do with like the shadows that it's trying to render. I don't know.
Well, it could just be that it would be the shadows and the lighting, and also just the number of Pokemon. Like, obviously with a lure up, you're...
Right.
Oh, that's the other thing that sucks too, is that since you have no money, you can't buy lures.
Yep.
Oh, you do realize, do you have, if you have a catch combo, you've probably got like a shit ton of candy you could sell.
I do?
Yes.
I didn't know there was candy in the game.
Dude,
Okay.
look in your item bag right now. I guarantee you, if you've got like a catch combo of like 60 or whatever, you started getting hella candies when you were catching
Candy
Pokemon.
jar, I assume it's
Yes. Told ya.
386.
Yeah, they're only $10 a piece, but at least that gets you $3 grand.
And then like 29 like
Yeah, I mean,
small
you're
ones.
only gonna get like $3 grand out of that, but hey, at least you could buy, a few more Pokeballs and maybe a couple
Right.
of lures or something,
Right. I don't know if they sell lures
They
for
might not,
sale.
yeah, since you don't have any gym badges, I actually don't know, but
Yeah. Damn
yeah,
you,
dude,
Brock.
pay attention to the items that get picked up when you have catch combos. And the other thing about those, the items and stuff, the like candies and stuff, is they don't stop scaling it at 31 catch combo. They keep going for like a long time.
Do you?
I don't know how long exactly, but at some point, like when I was searching for Rattata, I started getting like 75 quick candy in a single catch.
My God.
Yeah, it like started getting kind of really out of hand.
So yeah,
there
is no lures, but I can buy 42 Pokeballs.
I would not spend all of that money. I would buy like 15 Pokeballs maybe. Or well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess since you can't buy lures anyway,
True.
you may as well just spend the
Can't
money,
buy
especially
lures for
because
quite some time, because I also have to hunt Pidgey and
Oddish.
and Oddish and Pikachu.
And technically you would
Bulbasaur.
need you need 2 Rattatas and 3 Pidgeys and 2 Oddishes. Unless your Professor Oak's challenge is not a living dex.
Professor Oak's challenge is not a living dex. It's highest.
You should make it hardcore mode and make it a living
I will.
Just kidding, don't do that. That sounds like pain because you don't have enough money to do that.
Is highest leveled up. So you would have like a Butterfree or a Pidgeotto or something like that. Or Pidgeot, sorry.
No, I get that. I'm just saying if it's
Right.
not a living dex, like, you need 2 Oddishes but not 3 because Vileplume is Leafstone, so you wouldn't
Right,
do
right.
that. But if it's not a living dex, then I guess you just
No,
need
I
one.
definitely plan on making it a living dex.
Dude, that sounds like actual objective hell. That sounds like the worst possible way to play that game, I'm not gonna lie.
I know, it does.
I don't know why
And
you
I'm
want
out
to do
here
that to
enjoying
yourself.
every second of it.
I don't know why
I don't
you wanna
know.
do that.
I've never really felt like I've done a hard grind with Pokemon, so I feel like this is kind of like
Well, yeah, because your only shiny hunting experience has been Legends Arceus.
Arceus
And a little bit of Scarlet and Violet.
Silent Violet, yeah.
Yeah, which aren't exactly yeah.
Also, I find it way better to do underhand than overhand when it comes to like throwing Pokeballs for some reason.
Oh, that's because it is. Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the granny throw is like the best thing in Let's Go. Like, it's the only one that works properly.
My team of level 13 Rattatas are all happy. Oh, oh, that's right.
Oh wait, yeah. If you ever turned off the game, your catch thing is gone anyway.
Yeah, I completely forgot.
Yeah, because it resets if you turn off the game.
Which is very dumb, I think. But... Oh well. Shit happens.
But again, it doesn't really like matter because of the
No.
way you're hunting anyway. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. With Professor Oak's challenge, you literally have to either... I mean, I guess the other option would have been to, like... get to... if you wanted to do it the catch combo way, what you could have done, I guess, is, like... turned off autosave... I don't even know if autosave's in the game, but if it is, turn it off.
It is.
Yeah, turn it off, and then, like... get a catch combo until you run out of Pokeballs, and then just reset the game and do it again. I don't know if that ends up being faster, though, because then you gotta rebuild the combo every time. Like, I'm not sure.
It's a little rat.
The videos you find are in Hindi? Yeah, and especially, like, you have phones masked that are not, like, the like, popular flagship phones. And even though they are Samsung phones, probably, like, every phone's firmware kind of works differently. So since you have phones that aren't like popular flagship phones, yeah, you have like your A10 and A02, like those phones are meant more for the Eastern market, which is probably why you're finding that. They're cheap phones meant for like developing markets. Whereas here the M series and S series tends to sell better, so. Oh, this might actually be... I might have lied about the Gen 4 route theme that I said before was the best route theme. This might actually be the best route theme. Yeah, Mask, you might look for, like, written articles instead. That might serve you better. Because odds are there's at least some sort of English guide somewhere that's written out.
Hey, don't ask me. I don't speak Hindu. I'm a different kind of Indian.
I still think it's kind of funny that my Indian accent, while not good at all, is still better than yours.
Yeah.
I don't
I don't have any good accents though, so.
Well, I mean, I don't really either, but. Well, except my my Brooklyn accent's actually pretty solid. For the most part. Or like Boston or whatever you wanna. But that's the only one that I have that's really any good.
Right.
And then even then, it's not like actually that good. It's just like passable. You can tell what it's supposed to be, and it's not terribly offensive. Basically, it comes down to that. Hey, can't stay long. Oh, that's okay, Tornado. I knew you were working today. I figured maybe you could just, you know, pop the earbuds in and listen. Yeah, Katie's here.
Yep. At least we assume.
Yeah, I assume she's still here. Nope. That's why you came in just in time for the spicy chicken nuggets to try and. Katie? Question mark? Nani desu ka?
What?
What is Katie doing here?
That was almost English.
Yep. He says, as I said, Nani desu ka?
That's not what.
That's not almost English. You was just listening and hanging out. Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of rambling. This not a whole lot to.
It's kind of what happens during these streams.
I mean, especially shiny hunting streams. Shiny hunting really does kind of live or die on everything happening around it, because it's not like this is particularly.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be on the edge of their seat for over 18,000 polls.
It probably will be over 18,000. I mean, it could be 50,000. I literally heard of somebody. They were hunting for, I think it was one of the Reggies in Gen 3, which is a really terrifying thing to do in the first place because all of the Reggies in Gen 3 can explode. So,
oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so that's an immediate hunt that I'm probably never gonna do. But I think it took them something like, I think I saw one time over 200,000 encounters.
What the fuck?
Which is like the actual worst luck. Like, I mean, I've had some pretty bad shiny luck sometimes. But the probability of it taking that long is something like 0.0005% or something. Like it's in some kind of English words. Yeah, something like that. Ooh, explosion. Yeah, I think it's Gen 3, or maybe it's Gen 4. The Reggie's in Gen 4.
By the way, Tornado, I'm dying.
Yeah, Digi has bronchitis, and I forgot, and I asked him to stream, and he agreed anyway. I feel kind of bad, but he said he could be here, so.
Yes. I have been getting better, so don't worry about it.
Yes. I should hydrate myself, actually.
Yes. The only thing I need to fix is my throat, which is slowly on the mend.
I mean, yeah, that is generally how bronchitis works, yes.
Yes.
I got bronchitis!
The only issue is the cough medication that they gave me isn't exactly working to help me fall asleep. I still wake up with like coughing fits every once in a while.
Right.
Like, hey, this isn't working. They haven't texted me back yet.
Dude, I swear to God, the best cough medicine is probably the like old-timey cough medicine. The one with whiskey and morphine in it, where it just fucking you can't cough if you're dead. Have you chat and Digi, have you guys ever seen that? There's like the old, like the bottle, there's a picture floating around that floats around once in a while of like an old 1800s cough syrup, and it literally has like morphine and chloroform in it. Like it's literally basically just
death.
It just makes you not conscious. Like that's the entire goal. It's pretty funny. I mean, it probably works though. I mean, if you look, if you're 3 sheets to the wind, then you probably aren't coughing too much.
You want sleep? How about eternal sleep?
Yeah, yeah. How about the sleep you can't wake up? Your body physically cannot wake up from for at least 12 hours. How about that?
My favorite.
Oh yeah, no thanks. Yeah, I mean, listen, I've been sick enough before that I wish I had some of that sometimes where I was like, I just fucking knock me out. I don't want to exist for the next 12 hours. Dude, I'm looking at the Poochienas now. I'm just so scared. I'm so scared of another yellow dog. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Part of me is so worried that I'm gonna lose focus when looking for these shinies and just completely miss it.
Oh yeah, that was most drinks back in the day. Either it's for sure gonna OHKO you, or you are now wired. Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
That's why Coca-Cola got so popular.
You heard it here. That's why Coca-Cola is so possible.
I mean, it became popular because it was possible to lace the original with drugs. No in between, because it was all laced with some unrefined something that gets you on the list now. Yeah, exactly, pretty much.
Damn, what's the world come to?
I know.
Could've been having the good shit.
It's like people say that like the idea of decriminalizing a lot of drugs is like some crazy far leftist thing, and I'm like, guys, they were literally on store shelves 100 years ago. Like, what are you talking about? Coca leaves. Wait, coca? Oh, yeah. It's funny.
Ah, yes, my favorite drink of Fanta. I loved when it was made out of fans.
What? Dude, did you guys know that orange Fanta specifically is way different here in the US than it is basically anywhere else in the world?
Isn't it like super sweetened in the US?
Yeah, because like in the UK, it's basically just like an orange juice.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's carbonated. Maybe it is. I don't remember. But either way, it's like very different ingredients-wise.
I know in India it's very popular, I think.
Yeah, but even there in India, I'm sure it's probably not the carbonated mess we have here. The like sugary, sweet orange soda. I mean, don't get me wrong. I honestly, I love me some orange Fanta. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty sick. But like, yeah.
Get away from me, suck plant.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like how we all call Sprite here, the UK thinks. That is lemonade. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, because lemonade in the UK is like fizzy. Well, actually, I think it's... Is it fizzy? Or is it more like frothy? I think lemonade in the UK is like frothy. And the fizzy thing that you're thinking of is what the UK calls a sherbet, which is just like a hard candy. Even though sherbet here is frozen non-dairy dessert, which is, I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be.
Yeah, I love lemonade. Lemonade's goated.
Lemonade is goated, and I want to try the like UK lemonade, like the frothy, like fizzy kind.
Yeah.
Basically carbon. I mean, it's basically just carbonated lemonade. I guess it basically is kind of like a lemon lime soda kind of thing. Which is funny because I don't really like any lemon lime sodas like at all. Like Mountain Dew, Sierra Mist, Mellow Yellow, Starry, is that what it's called? Yeah, any of those, like any of those, 7-Up, Sprite, I don't like any of them.
McDonald's Sprite, though. McDonald's Sprites just taste different.
That hits different, and I don't know why. I still don't really like it, though. But... What's funny, I love virtually all of the, Oops, no, we don't need to start that bad. I like basically all of the, other flavored Mountain Dews, though.
I used to like Code Red, but they changed, like, I don't know, they changed something about it, now it's just...
Is it bad now? I haven't had it in so long.
No, no, it's not bad. I think it's just a bit more sweeter than what I remember it being.
Oh, see, I'd be kind of down for that.
Yeah. Also, they definitely completely changed Livewire's taste. They pulled that
I
shit
heard
off the
about
shelves.
that, but I never really. I mean, Livewire was okay, but it probably was my least favorite.
Yeah.
Sarah Mist became Starry because they were dummies and didn't keep their copyright. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Damn,
actually.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Starry and Sierra Mist are literally the same thing. That makes sense, though. But yeah, I prefer 7-Up than Sprite as far as the lemon lime flavors. See, to me, none of them taste like lemon or lime, and that is not like a positive thing. I don't know. I really just don't like any of them. But then we were talking about Mountain Dew Livewire. I like Livewire okay, but honestly, if I want orange soda, Livewire is probably the last one that I was going to pick anyway.
Right.
Like, Crush and Sunkissed are both superior orange soda, and Fanta, for that matter.
Personally, my favorite Mountain Dew flavor is Major Melon.
Oh! Yeah, I have only tried that one once, because it's not sold around here.
Right.
And... I also like
Snacks.
the, like, 4 billion
Bye,
different...
Tornado.
Also have to go now, but bye! Love you, Tornado! Come back later! Also, feel free to just, like, you know, if you're working or whatever and you got the earbuds, you just pop the earbuds in and lurk.
He needs views.
I need that watch time. More watch time. The secret... YouTube really actually cares more about watch time than views, it seems like.
Yep.
In terms of the algorithm. They also really care about thumbnails, though. You know what's really funny? I can tell you even anecdotally, just from my tiny little non-existent channel, that thumbnails are super important. You know why?
Why?
The only videos on my entire channel that ever got like any amount of views were the Master Decks thing, where I put like all that work into the thumbnails. Because otherwise, like my streams have, I mean, they just have the auto-generated thumbnails when they're over,
Right?
And then they have no they just have my channel logo when I start, because I don't make thumbnails for these, because it takes too long because I'm shitty at Photoshop, so. And realistically, it wouldn't pick up anyway until I had some kind of short to post, which is only possible once I get a shiny, so that I have a reaction of some kind. Are bizarrely important to marketing and I mean, they matter. They and the title matter a lot. And I will say, like, I mean, I don't know that I've ever clicked on a YouTube video because of a thumbnail. I have definitely clicked on a YouTube video because of a title before.
I mean, you could also post clips of us talking in conversation. It doesn't have to be purely reaction, does it?
I guess that's true. I could do that. Oh, I could, man. Now I wish my audio for that one stream wasn't so shitty, because I could have made a short about me finding the damn Poochyena. Shiny fails like that always get a laugh.
Oh yeah.
But my audio was absolute dog water for that stream, and nobody told me. I guess that's my fault, though. I should have checked it, but... Nope, I don't want Oshawott. Dude, there is somebody on YouTube, and I kind of, like, strive to be this hardcore. There's a shiny hunter on YouTube who I kind of strive to be this hardcore. You know how I said that like Gen 3 has no boosted odds for any Pokemon, like at any time? There's a guy on YouTube who's been working on a Gen 3 shiny living dex for like 10 years.
Jesus, man.
It's kind of insane.
Yeah.
I genuinely didn't really notice a sound issue in the moment, unless it was a different stream than the one I was at. No, you were at that one. But no, there's like all sorts of hiss in the background, because my gain was turned up way too high, and so my mic was picking up like my AC and my button presses and everything, and it was just, and it was super echoey because of that too, and like, yeah, the audio was just really bad. I could just be, I am genuinely just a really picky person when it comes to that stuff, though. Most people probably don't care as much as I do, admittedly. I just notice every little thing. Like, I wish I could sound treat this room, because I know even now it doesn't sound the way I want it to. Like, but I cannot justify that financial expenditure at the moment. I could do it. Well, I can't do it right now. I could do it when I next get paid, but I can't justify. I can't justify that expenditure. Also, I'd have to figure out a way to do it that does not permanently impact the walls in some way, because I am obviously in an apartment, so maybe I'm just used to tuning out audio, stuff like that. I mean, yeah, you know, a lot of people watch this stuff, watch streams and stuff like as background noise, obviously, so some people just don't. But like I said, as like a music guy and a sound guy, I'm also just picky, so I just hear every little stupid thing that shouldn't be there all the time, so probably it doesn't matter that much, but
Oh yeah, did you hear about Black Myth Wukong and the crazy stuff that's been happening with it?
I have not. Do tell.
So it's China's first ever AAA game. So
Right.
already in 2 weeks, or 2.5 weeks now, I think, reached 18 million copies
Jesus.
and made over $800 million, I think.
Wait, 18 million copies in 2 weeks. Is it a console game or PC?
Both.
Okay, that would
Yeah.
explain why. Because I was gonna
Yeah.
say if it was console only, I'm pretty sure that would be a new record.
Right. Yeah, no, it was nuts.
Because I know that currently the record for the fastest selling console game in its like first run is actually Scarlet and Violet, amazingly. Yeah, 10 million in 3 days.
Nice.
So 18 million in 2 weeks probably would have been. I don't know if Scarlet and Violet picked up another 8 million in those 2 weeks. Because Pokemon games tend to have, like, unlike a lot of other games, Pokemon games tend to have legs. Like, they have a lot more sales in the long term than a lot of other games do.
Right.
But I don't know, like, if that translated into 8. Like, I know that right now, like now, Scarlet and Violet's at, like, 25 or 26 million. But I don't know how much of that would have come, like, within the first 2 weeks after that initial 10 million hit run. Like, I don't know. But...
Right. Yeah, no, the game looks very, very good from what I've seen, and people have been really enjoying it.
That's cool.
They said they're gonna be adding a DLC akin to how Elden Ring added a DLC to their game, so that way there's more content sooner.
Yeah. Yes, because Elden Ring needed more content.
Hey, people love the Shadow of Tree DLC.
No, I know. It's great. It's a good DLC. I'm just saying, like, it's funny that anyone would say that would equate like Elden Ring to a game that needs more content. It's just all I was saying, because Elden Ring, I mean, it's great that it got DLC.
Big game.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like how the Xenoblade games get DLC. I'm like, guys, the game's big enough. Okay, thanks Monolith, but really, like, it's fine. Like you made a 250-hour long game. I think you're good. I think it's good. It's a good game. Good job, guys. I guess in that respect, though, probably like DLC probably recoups a lot of costs, because making games that big is gotta be expensive. So
Maybe.
so if you can make a smaller DLC,
Oh, dude, that you just reminded me. A couple weeks back, Call of Duty sent a cease and desist to a modder place, or a modding group that was making a mod for their game that would have brought back like old guns and maps and stuff like that. To the
really?
game. Yeah, and all you had to do was purchase you had to purchase the game, of course. And funny enough, before Steam had their sale on it, but before it came out, Steam had a sale on the game, and everything was fine. The day before it was supposed to be released, they got a cease and desist letter. Which is so fucked up.
Which probably, if people knew about that mod, there's a decent chance that mod helped sell the damn game. Like,
Yeah, no, it definitely got into the I got into Steam's top 2, I think.
that's
Top
these
3.
game companies need to stop. I swear to God, they get in the way of their own success half the damn time. Like
Oh, yeah.
they. If you have fans that love your game enough to make content for it without being paid, Why aren't you letting them?
Yeah.
Like, really? What is the problem here? It's like freaking... I mean, again, I'll go right back to Pokemon with all the like BDSP mods. You know what Pokemon ought to do? They ought to freaking hire Drayano and release the freaking mod that he made for BDSP as DLC for BDSP. It would sell more copies, I guarantee you. They don't even need to sell more copies. It would still sell more copies. I still think it's an absolute travesty of humankind that BDSP has sold more units than Legends of Arceus. I think that's absolutely the stupidest thing. I don't understand. I don't... I mean, I get the nostalgia as a thing for people, but good God.
People should have seen the trailer and been like, "Yo, the
Yeah,
fuck is this?"
like how? None of the trailers made the game look better than it is. Like, they're not good trailers even. I don't understand, like, why.
Damn it! Go away, Bellsprout. Bellsprout.
Bellsprout. A lot of the big wigs of companies just want to rake in money for the least amount of input, and even allowing modders to exist would get in the way. Yeah, but it wouldn't. That's kind of what we're saying, though, is that honestly, I think in a lot of these
IP protection, but it's not really IP protection.
Yeah, it's not really. It's just making yourselves look draconian. It's not really. Like I said, I think they would rake in more money if they encouraged. It's astounding how much some companies make it so obvious that they want the ball on the floor. Yeah. Like, I just don't understand. Like, if you have this passionate fan community that literally makes content for your games for free. Why are you not embracing that? Like, it does not make any sense. I think they would rake in more money. I think they would be more successful, more financially successful, if they... Whoops. Nope. Don't want more spicy chicken nuggets. Not right now. If they were to... I mean, I think about the... Look, for all the problems that frickin' Sonic and Sonic Team has all the time with their game development and stuff, they've made it like a marketing point to basically be like, hey, we love that you guys make fan projects. I mean, Sonic Mania is one of the best Sonic games to come out ever in the modern era, and it was basically a fan project. Yep. And it sold like hotcakes. And Sonic's doing better now than it basically ever has. And it does not, at least sales-wise. And it just, they don't, because they literally make, like... I mean, I saw a tweet from them once that was like, haha, time to DMCA strike. Just kidding, keep making cool stuff, fans. Like, they literally make it a point of being like, we love the fact that people love our games so much that they literally work on them themselves. Like, I'm not saying, I mean, Sonic games are not perfect. They are not, they have so much potential that I think goes unreached.
06 flashback.
Just like Pokemon has so much potential that goes unreached.
Finally, a Grand Slam!
But, like... I don't know. It's... Sonic Team has not suffered because of mods. If anything, they have succeeded more. And that should be a lesson to people, I think.
Hello, Rattata. Hello, Rattata.
I think it's a control thing, kind of like how some writers, creators either hate fanfic and stuff while others embrace it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a control thing. I could see it being a control thing from, like, Japanese developer standpoint, because that's kind of more of their, like, culture, I guess. But realistically, like, American businesses are they're let's be honest. Developers are not the ones who are getting the say in the business decisions of game companies, right? So, like, I just don't... I don't know. Businesses generally exist to make money, and it seems it's... I mean, you could be right. You probably are to a certain extent, but it just is weird.
Trust me, I've seen one of my favorite games hit the ground.
I assume you're talking about...
In terms of...
I assume you're talking about Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the fun controversy for the game now is...
Oh god, there's more?
You have to pay $75 for a skin that they released a while ago. Yeah.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? I don't need to battle these guys.
And then on top of that, like, there's still new characters. We used to get 4 legendary skins per character. We have not gotten a single legendary skin for, like, one of the characters that released, like, 4 months ago.
Not saying it's a thing that makes sense, but clearly someone who has control doesn't want to get... No. I agree with you that somebody doesn't want to give up control. What I'm saying is I think that they... I don't think it's control for the sake of, like, the art. It's control for the sake of for what they think is the sake of good business decision, when it isn't a good business decision. It's an old school way of thinking that gets in the way. It's why the recording industry, it's why the, like, recording studios and recording industry is always in trouble, and why radio is in trouble, because it can't adapt to modern sensibility. Oh wait, hey, we hit 1,000 resets in Ruby and Sapphire at some point. I didn't even notice. Even from
and we haven't even reached 300 in Black and White.
Time, energy, money to do a thing that gets us free marketing. Yeah. But like I said, I think the control comes from antiquated business perspectives rather than, like, creative perspectives. I don't think it has anything to do with, because if it did, because that would be assuming that game devs, that the developers themselves have more say over what happens to their games than I think they really do. I don't think the developers have much.
I don't think they have any say.
Yeah, not most of the time. And that is one thing where, I mean, coming right back to Pokemon again, as much as Game Freak needs way more time and more resources for everything, one thing that has remained true, I think, is that to the extent where the effort can be put in, developer input is clearly still an important thing to them. Like, that seems to ring true. Even though it can't be implemented to the way that it could be with more time and resources. I think that that designers and storytellers and things still have ultimately more say in the games than is true in a lot of other cases. I could be wrong, but that's the impression I still get. Even with the rushed state of the games, I would still say that ends up being true.
Sorry.
You're good. It's not like you have bronchitis or anything.
No.
But yeah, I don't know if anybody else feels that way about like Pokemon, but I don't know. I still get the impression that the people working on the games still very much care about them. And that there are hierarchical reasons why it doesn't always get reflected. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that, Digi?
No, I agree with you on that one completely. I don't think, yeah. There's... I like a lot of games, but unfortunately I've seen a lot of my favorite games just downfall due to money-grubbing executives and bullshit like that.
Right, right. And then there's the ever loving enigma that is Nintendo, that on one hand treats their fans like absolute dog water half the time, and then on the other hand openly comes out and is like, we absolutely refuse to
AI.
we absolutely refuse to downsize our staff in favor of AI because human beings can make better games. And I'm like, fuck yeah. And they're right.
Yep.
I mean, they're 100% right. And Nintendo, for all of their flaws, does make great games. I mean, almost every time they have a first-party release, it's at least nominated for Game of the Year at some stage. Like, even though they are kind of few and far between, especially these days, but
Right.
still.
Yeah, it just reminded me yesterday we were talking about the Scooby-Doo franchise, and how that's kind of gone downhill, especially with Velma.
Dude, it's so
and then,
sad.
About a year ago, someone released a video of like a 3-minute like horror animation about like what Velma could have been.
Right.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah.
Fucking terrifying because I absolutely hate psychological horror because it sticks to me for like way too long. But
Oh.
my God, was
Is
it
there
good.
like days where they appear to be actually listening to the convos going on, but other times plugging their ears and humming? Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I am getting the sense now that Pokemon and Nintendo at large they are listening now. I'm getting that sense. Because, and the reason I say that is specifically because, number one, Pokemon's taking more time on their games. Or is at least taking more time on the upcoming game, at the very least. Which would stand to reason that that would ring true for the games after that. That would have a waterfall effect by at least a year. Which, by the way, Digi, there's new evidence that suggests that ZA is even going to be later than we think it is, and I'll get into that in a minute. And with Nintendo's case, I mean, literally, like all the Mario stuff in the last 12 months has definitely proven that they've been listening. We've gotten way more creative first-party stuff from them in the last 12 months. There was so long where Mario had to be like a very specific thing. Like Mario had to be very like the Paper Mario games were so sterile and boring because you were not allowed to branch off from what Mario already is. And that's clearly gone away now. I mean, we've gotten Mario RPG remake, Thousand Year Door remake, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Wonder. We got a Mario and Luigi game coming out soon. Like, that's brand new, which I thought the series was dead. I thought that series was dead in the water. And I'm like, okay, we're eating now. And we got new 2D Zelda, which I thought was dead. yeah, there's just like Nintendo. I think I'm getting I'm getting the impression that they are listening. And granted, the reason they might be listening now may just come down to the fact that, let's be real, a new console is imminent. Almost as imminent as the tornadoes that were in this chat not long ago. So that might be why, but still, it's not nothing. I mean, it is evidence.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh crap!
What?
I just hit I hit buttons on the wrong controller, and then oh god, I'm scuffing it. Oh god, okay. I desynced all of my stuff, and okay, well the torch, that would have been deeply upsetting. I am so afraid that I'm accidentally gonna hit click Torchic once, and that's gonna end up being shiny. And I'm gonna be so sad if that happens. I mean, I won't really be that sad, but it's just, I already have the Torchic line from Scarlet and Violet, so. And yes, Katie, obviously I know that Torchic is your favorite of the three, but that's the reason why I'm not going for it, is just because I already have the line from Scarlet and Violet. Eventually I will go for the full-on Torchics, but not right now. To a point, I think a shift was destined to happen. There's just been too many games overhyped only to release unfinished, to some degree or another. Oh, that's been true across the entire industry, yeah. For sure. And that's one of my, and you know, that's one of my biggest criticisms of the gaming industry as a whole these days. It's just the fact that the excuse Torchic life is life. I mean, listen, I agree with you. Torchic is actually my favorite of the three starters too, but
Same.
I already have them, so I have the whole line as shiny. So at a later time, perhaps. What was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, but yeah, no, the excuse of like we can patch it later. I fucking hate that. It's so annoying. Like, because yes, it's true, but it also means that like it's been used, that excuse has been weaponized to everything from releasing games in glitchy and broken states to releasing games with like virtually no freaking content. Like freaking Switch Sports and Mario Strikers, whatever the fuck it's called, the one for the Switch, Battle League, to freaking, I mean, there's just so many. And it's just like, why didn't you just, you're making free updates to these games. Why didn't you just wait and release them when they were done then? Like, what are you doing? Why are we doing this? I'm gonna laugh when one of the times is gonna misclick the Torchic and that would be shiny. That's what I just said. That's what I just said. I would be a little upset. I wouldn't be that upset because it's still a shiny and still a full odd shiny. Like, it's still really cool. But I just, you know. The thing is whenever I accidentally misclick Torchic, it also means that my counter is technically inaccurate. because my counter is looking for the copyright dates every time I restart, rather than what actual Pokemon I'm going for. So it resets every time I reset the game, regardless of which Pokemon I click on. So technically my counter isn't entirely accurate, but we're resetting for shinies either way each time, so it's fine. This is actually a remix I haven't heard yet. A lot of them have repeated to the point where I'm just about to change the soundtrack away from this probably pretty soon, because they're getting a little repetitive. Didn't Sony just shut a game down because it was basically just another shooter they wanted $40 for, but nothing new, and they peaked at
they sold like
users playing at a time, something like
Concord,
that.
Yeah.
Oh god, I just punched my mic. Sorry guys.
25,000 copies in 2 weeks. Max player count was 640 something.
Oh my god, that's abysmal.
After working on it for 8 years,
That would have been abysmal
they
for
shut it down in two weeks.
That is literally insane. That would have been an abysmal count for an obscure JRPG in the 90s, let alone now. Like,
yeah.
Let alone for an FPS game now. That's insane. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I did hear about that. I didn't realize the numbers were that low, though. That's sad.
Sony
That's
said
big
something about,
sad.
like, we don't have that many like first IPs that we've made and stuff like that. Like, hello, what about Jack and Daxter?
You have Jack and Daxter?
Or...
What'd you guys ever do with Little Big Planet?
Yeah.
Those games are freaking dope as hell.
You guys have made plenty of IP.
I mean,
that people
Persona
love.
used to be PlayStation exclusive. Kingdom Hearts used to be PlayStation exclusive. That's the thing. They had first-party IPs, and then they licensed a lot of them out, which I think is ultimately not necessarily a bad thing, so that people like me can get a chance to eventually play them. But who don't own Sony consoles, but still, like.
Yeah.
Or freaking Gran Turismo. There used to be a competitor to the Forzas and F1s of the world, but what happened to Gran Turismo? Like, fucking.
They made a movie on it.
Yes. I actually think the original game was based on the movie, if I'm not mistaken. I think the original movie was before Sony even existed as a video game player. I could be mistaken on that, though. You might also be thinking of Gran Torino.
Nope.
Gran Torino is also a movie series.
No, because it was released within the last couple years, was this movie. And they make sure that you know it's based off of the video game.
Okay, yes, but I'm talking, like, there's been Gran Turismo movies and Gran Torino movies for, like, ever. Though. Like, these are not... Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, but, like, that's been around for, like, a long time. But yeah, it would be nice if we, And then there's Microsoft. Who's just like
said literally nah.
It's just like,
we ain't part of this console anymore.
What is a first party IP? I don't know what that means. First
Halo.
party IP? Yeah, literally Halo. I think, isn't that
Forza? That's about it.
Yeah. Which, I mean, granted, Forza's fucking fantastic. I love the Forza games.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I'm shit at racing, at like racing sim type games, like that are particularly realistic. I'm very bad at them, but I still love me some Forza. Great games. Difficult as hell to run on older hardware, though. Jesus, they do not. Forza Horizon 3 was a poorly optimized mess on PC, and it's kind of sad. I bought the game like 5 years ago, and I didn't have a PC that could play it until I upgraded this thing like last year. Because the funny thing is that Forza Horizon 4 and 5 are actually less demanding games as a result. Because even though they are graphically superior, they are actually less demanding. Just because, like, yeah, just because they're just better made on PC now. Because Horizon 3 kind of came out around the time, like, before the time where Xbox games and PC games were literally the same thing. like they are now.
Right.
Like, this was kind of in that transitionary period of that time. So... You doing okay? You need to take a break? Or something? Anything?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I
Alright.
got water next to me.
Just don't hate yourself. Dude, I've heard this like 16 million times. I'm gonna change the soundtrack now. You know what? I feel good about our shiny odds today. I'm gonna do... Okay, so a few minutes of Googling says that no, the OG Gran Turismo was not based on any movies. Oh, it wasn't? Okay. I thought it was. Maybe I was thinking of Gran Turismo. Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Can't enjoy that there. That came out like 2022 or something like that.
No. I know about the Gran Turismo movie you're talking about. I understand what you're talking about. I thought there were more Gran Turismo movies before that one, though. It is based on a real person who became a racer after being Gran Turismo. Yes, I'm aware of that. I thought there were more than one I thought there was more than one Gran Turismo movie, though. Is what I'm saying. I know about the recent one. I'm playing the Pokemon Coliseum soundtrack now. We're playing hype battle music. I'm gonna get a shiny. I'm summoning it with this music. Ain't no more lo-fi. I know lo-fi is in the... No, we don't need this chicken. I know lo-fi is in the tags. I know lo-fi is in the tags of this stream, and we ain't doing lo-fi anymore. So I'm technically false advertising, but I don't care. This music is a bit louder. Yes, it is. Oh, I should actually turn. There, I turned the background music down since it's not lo-fi anymore. It's a little louder.
I'll take my other pill.
It sounds like you need to take something. Hey, Katie, is that volume better? I mean, this track is generally a little quieter. Let me actually. We're gonna get away from the map theme
Wow.
Better
okay,
now.
let's
Sweet.
see how it is.
Drowning you out. So I figured I'd say something. Yeah. No, thank you. Always tell me if there are audio issues because I got so many freaking sources and things I'm drowning in here that I can't always keep track of everything that's going on audio-wise. So yes, I appreciate people telling me when there are issues.
Yes.
I always forget until these play that the Ruby and Sapphire battle themes were remade in Colosseum and are used for versus mode. Mostly because I always forget there's a versus mode in Colosseum. Trying to overstimulate. Listen, I am manifesting the shiny mud. I am manifesting a purple mud skipper and a blue gecko right now, and or a yellow pig and a freaking teal snake.
I'm just trying to manifest a green rat. I don't even know if it's a green rat.
I won't tell you what color it is, but it's not green.
Oh.
It is very apparent, though. Don't worry. Like you will know when you see it. It's not, because it's not subtle. But it's not green. Genuinely still worried about missing shiny Snivy's shiny. Why is this track even louder? What the heck? Hang on. There. Okay. I'm not just because the black and white sparkle is like very long and pronounced and noticeable. Like even if the color isn't, the whole screen like darkens and the whole thing goes bling like really prominently for like 3 seconds in black and white. So I'm not terribly concerned about missing it. Unless I reset too early. Which generally I always wait a second before I reset, so. Which I don't need to in Gen 3 because they're obvious as shit.
Now, all I can imagine is every time you see a shiny in Pokemon Black and White, all you hear is just Casey going, bring!
Bring! Yep. No, it's obviously you get the bring, the Legends Arceus shiny sound.
Yeah.
That is permanently.
If I'll keep on walking into my rival's house instead of my own house.
Oh, that's funny.
This one's blue and the other one's red.
Definitely not a callback to Red and Blue as characters at all. No, Trico, not Trico. I mean, not Torchic. Yes, Trico, not Torchic. Not sure I ever saw the black and white shiny stuff. I only ever saw the black and white shiny stuff because of, I got the shiny, the guaranteed shiny Gibble in Black and White 2 after you beat Black Tower with Benga, Alder's kid, and you battle him at the end of like 100 battles or whatever, and he's got like a Latios and shit. He's a really hard fight, and then you get a guaranteed shiny dragon. It's Gibble in Black 2 and Dratini in White 2, and I got the Gibble in Black 2 because I don't have White 2, sadly. I have Black and White and Black 2, but I do not have White 2.
I'm literally looking at my copy of White 2 right now.
I hate that. I hate that I don't have a copy of it. And that buying a copy of it, it would literally require me to slice off my right arm and sell it. Because it's $8 bajillion.
That's what gets me scared for like GameStop new retro thing. Like
listen, if GameStop Retro ever gets Pokemon games, they're gonna be overpriced. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna be more overpriced than eBay. Like, from what I've seen so far, the GameStop Retro stuff has not, like... It's more expensive than eBay, not less.
Damn. Sounds like bad business.
But I also don't know, I don't know if that would apply to, like, more heavily scalped games, like Pokemon games, for example. Like, I don't know. This is the Mountain Battle theme. It kind of sucks. Oops. No, where'd the playlist go? Why did this take me out of the playlist?
Damn it, YouTube.
Okay, there we go. Oh, this is pretty good. Oh, now I'm really manifesting a shiny. This is a final battle theme. It's epic. I'm manifesting. My friend found one of the Game Boy Color games for like $150. Yeah, and the sad thing is, $150 is like a standard price for those games. Chat, we're gonna get a shiny. We're gonna get a shiny within playing this theme. It's like 3 minutes long. We're gonna get a shiny in less than 3 minutes. You have the One-Eyed Fool guarantee. The One-Eyed Fool guarantee disclaimer, the One-Eyed Fool guarantee has never been put in place before and has no record of trustworthiness. But it's going to today, because we're gonna get a shiny before this song
if the yellow
ends.
dog comes up.
It's not gonna be the yellow damn dog. If this song covers a Poochyena in piss, I'm gonna be pissed myself. I might also piss myself. Sparkle is loading. Yep. This song playing right now literally summons Sparkles.
That sounds like it's someone's game.
It actually summons evil mayors with vastly overleveled Pokemon, but that's besides the point. Sparkles. Thanks, Katie. We're gonna do it. Not with Torchic. We're not doing it with Torchic.
Sparkles.
I don't want Torchic. The funny thing is, I'm like nowhere near odds, so the odds of this happening right now are not very high at all. But you know, we're gonna pretend. We're gonna pretend like the music that's playing has some extrinsic. Oh, Katie, you're really laying it on thick with the sparkles. I appreciate it. I didn't mean to pick Tepig twice. If the Tepig on the left is shiny, it's gonna be really funny. That actually wouldn't bother me at all, because then I just switch the right one to Snivy. Oh, somebody called the police.
What?
Oh,
You
there's
just called the
like
police?
no. It's a joke.
Oh.
Because the No, it's still the final battle theme, chat. It didn't end and change to a different thing at all. That definitely didn't happen. We're playing it again. We're doing it again. We're getting the shiny. We're getting the shiny. No, part of the OST is just this sound effect of a security siren going off, because there's a part in the game where that happens in a lab, and so it was just playing that. But I mean, no, it definitely wasn't playing that at all. That definitely didn't happen. Somebody called the police down the street, and the sirens were really loud. And actually, the main theme, or the end battle theme is continuing, and we're getting a shiny during the final battle theme, chat. I said this already. Yup.
Full guaranteed.
One-eyed full guaranteed. DigiDude502 guaranteed, now with 20% more bronchitis. Whee! Are you still looking for a rat over there?
Yep.
Okay.
A rat or bird or a suck plant.
Oh, yours isn't gonna be a suck plant. It's gonna be an oddish.
I'm not hunting in Viridian Forest.
Wait, are you playing Pikachu or Eevee?
Eevee.
Oh, okay, yes, you are looking for a suck plant. I don't know why I thought you were playing Pikachu. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Chad, if I get it in this stream, I think I'm gonna go buy a lottery ticket.
During this stream or during this song?
During this stream.
Oh, okay.
I can't exactly hear the music, so I don't know when it's gonna start.
Right.
You know, it'd be really great if they stopped having sparkles over the fucking big ones.
Oh my god, I forgot this song existed. Okay, we're getting the shiny during this song instead. This is hilarious. Okay. This is incredible. You should click on my stream just so you can hear the song that's playing right now. It's amazing. I forgot this song exists in Coliseum. It's the dumbest shit of all time. I love it.
What the fuck is this Mario themed ass shit?
Yup.
What the fuck?
One of Mirabee's grunts idolizes him and so tries to like replicate him, and so you can battle him and it plays this theme, which is just a warped version of Mirabee's theme. Dude, I wish I could just share like audio sources with you so that you could just vibe out. Although you probably have other music playing in the background anyway, don't you? Digi?
Sorry, I accidentally muted myself.
Uh,
I said I hit. I do not have music in my background.
oh.
I also hit the controller, and now a woman has popped up.
Oh yeah, cause you can yeah, you can have like a there's like co-op where another person can help you, or you can just use two controllers at once. When you're trying to catch a Pokemon, you can use two Pokeballs at once, and they like fuse together and give you more experience and better catch chances.
How the fuck do I get rid of this person?
You just shake the controller you're not using. She'll like vibe
Ow.
back up into the air.
Oh, good. She ascended to heaven.
Yep. Oh, we didn't.
I was gonna say you can change your thing to monitor and out. You can change whatever you're putting it to monitor and output.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna hear too, and the stream's gonna hear too.
True.
Okay. I was gonna make the joke about playing the final battle theme again and trying to get a shiny again, but eh.
Yeah.
We'll just do this. Although this theme already played. Damn it. Oh wait. I know what I'll play. Where is it? Where is it? There it is! We're putting that on repeat for a while. This battle theme is an absolute certified banger. It doesn't sound like a battle theme. I kind of don't care. It's a banger. It's from Pokemon XD.
Ah.
Katie, I don't remember. Did you ever play Colosseum or Gale of Darkness for the GameCube? The GameCube Pokemon games with all the shadow Pokemon and stuff? Did you ever play those? I don't remember. I think we talked about it before, but
Did you ever play the Yu-Gi-Oh game on GameCube?
I haven't
It was
played
wild.
I haven't played the GameCube the GameCube
To this
Yu-Gi-Oh
day, I
game.
still don't understand how the fuck you were supposed to play that game.
I have played both of the Game Boy Advance Yu-Gi-Oh games.
Huh.
Sacred Cards and Reshef of Destruction.
Ooh. How nice.
Yeah, it's one of those situations though where like Sacred Cards was first and it was too easy, so they made the game harder and then it was brutally difficult. Oh no, I don't no. Leroy, it was supposed to repeat the damn Mirror Beast theme.
Was
Why did it
every
repeat? No, not
was
that
every every trap card just Mirror Force?
one. No, this was before Trump Cards.
Yeah.
No. It took so much time to get new cards, and so much time to like. They boosted the like amount of sacrifices required for higher star monsters in that game for some reason. I don't know. Did not my fam kind of had to skip the GameCube console to the Wii after the 64? Oh, I see. See, that's actually the reason why we were Game Boy Advance exclusive in our house for a while. Gotcha. See, I was the opposite for a while. The reason I told Tornado about this, and Digi knows about it, but the reason that I was a Gen 2 baby and not a Gen 1 baby when it came to Pokemon is because basically I had to choose between home console and handheld growing up. And so I chose home console. And Pokemon games were not on home consoles for the most part, except for like Pokemon Stadium. So for a while, I didn't have any like Game Boys or Game Boy Advances growing up. So, I had a Game Boy Advance. I didn't have a Game Boy Color growing up. So I was introduced to Pokemon through the TCG and the show and games like Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Snap. And it wasn't until a little bit later, when I was like 10 or 11, that I actually got like a main series Pokemon game. So that's why I was Gen 2 instead of Gen 1.
You want to feel old? My first Pokemon game was PBR.
Yeah, I know. And your first main series Pokemon game was Platinum, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much longer do you plan on streaming, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. You can head out whenever you need. Like if you need to dip, go ahead. I mean,
no, I know. I'm just thinking, because technically I don't have to leave till like 6:30 or something like that. But like, you know.
Oh, you heading out somewhere?
Wrestling event tonight.
Oh, fun.
Not going to an actual thing. I'm just I always go to my dad's and watch the pay-per-views with him.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Oh yeah, I knew Pokemon the anime before the games. Yeah, I think a lot of I think a lot of the Western audience probably did. Dude, why is the repeat function on YouTube not working?
I think I still have like those mini discs of like not mini discs, but like those like short like 2 to 3 episode long discs that they used to give out.
Yeah. Hey, Digi, do you know if there's a way to repeat a specific song when you're in a playlist?
Isn't it not just not in a playlist? Even if you use the loop button, it will just continue.
It loops the playlist. That's what I was confused about. Like I was like, why isn't the repeat button working? It's because it's looping the playlist, not the song.
Yeah.
So I can't just loop the song.
What was I saying? Shit. Forgot what I was saying.
Something about you were telling you how to loop a song.
No. Well, you can loop a song by just doing the individual song and then hitting the loop button.
Okay, so if I type in specifically mirror B battle theme. Okay.
Oh yeah, but the mini discs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I still have something like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, specifically the one with the Pachi Risu episode.
Right.
And then Ash versus whoever owns the freaking Cranidos that evolved into a Rampardos.
Right. Oh, but I can't auto loop in any way. I just have to hit the loop button at the end of the thing. Come on, YouTube.
YouTube, not allowing me to save my favorite childhood openings. Fuckers. Can't save any Digimon openings. Gotta pray to God I can find someone who has a loophole around it.
Yeah, that seems to be,
It's not their fault though. That's just more COPPA.
yeah.
But like, do openings specifically have to be marked as for kids? If
I
it's-
mean, probably there's some auto flagging thing that does it, that marks it for
I would
kids.
assume so. But that's so.
Because I don't know that anyone would purposely mark any video to be for kids, because then you can't. There's no ads, there's no comments, like every single systemic thing about YouTube is basically turned off.
Right.
So nobody's gonna intentionally mark a video as for kids, really. No, there was somebody said there was, because I looked that up when you were talking about it, and there was some kind of loophole where you could save, but now I'm not remembering. You'd have to Google it now, because I'm not remembering.
Right.
What time is it? Oh, it's almost 5 o'clock. Okay. Bow, bow, bow. What time did I start? Like 2:15? Oh, I guess I could just check and see how much time. 2 hours and 37 minutes. Gen 3 was our set, but I did get the most complete decks in Diamond. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Platinum was the first time I ever completed. You might remember that, actually, Katie, because we were in high school. But Platinum was the first time I completed a... or, sorry, not Platinum, Pearl. Pearl was the first time I completed my National Pokedex. Like, ever. And then I didn't do so again until Gen 6 when I decided I wanted to shiny hunt. And even then, I didn't actually do it like during the time frame of Gen 6. I did it during the time frame of Gen 7 because that's when I actually started shiny hunting.
Hey, you finally hit 300 on black and white. Woo!
I did indeed.
I took you 3 streams.
It is crazy that black and white take almost 4 times longer. Or, yeah, almost 4 times longer. Granted, I think it's just because there's so many more text boxes, and so the mashing through them isn't as efficient because I'm stopping in the middle to mash through Gen 3.
Right.
I accidentally picked Baconator on both of them again. I would name my Tepig Crispy Bacon, but, which is a funnier pun, but there's a 10-character limit in black and white, so I can't do that.
Damn.
Yeah, you couldn't do that until yeah, the limit wasn't raised to 12 until Gen 6. That's why Feraligator's name doesn't have an E in it, or an O in it. It's just GATR.
They self-impose themselves? What?
Well, okay, so in the older Pokemon games, it was literally like a memory limitation, basically.
Ah.
But then they only increased it to 12, but then they kept it all the way through Gen 5, and didn't increase it to 12 until Gen 6. And now that memory limitation definitely doesn't exist, so I don't know why it's still 12, but otherwise, like, the funny thing is, if they didn't change it to 12, Pokemon like Fletchinder and Crabominal and Squawkabilly would have to have different names, because they all exceed 10 characters. And Feraligator would have as well if it was spelled properly. Wait, does this one just go? Oh! I didn't realize, I was like, wait, how have I not had to repeat this song yet? And I realized, I checked, and I just picked a 30-minute version of the song that just loops for a half hour.
Amazing.
I guess that's the another way to do that. Okay, but I actually kind of don't want this song anymore. It's fire, but it's like not. We'll just go back to this.
Bro, I'm making an anime opening playlist, like anime openings that I just like,
Yeah.
and I've been doing it alphabetically.
Uh-huh.
And I got done with F's, and I have 129 openings.
And you're only 6 letters through the. Oh my god, dude.
And that's with me skipping a lot of stuff too,
Right.
like and stuff I don't like and stuff like that.
Alright, guys. I actually do think that probably in about 4 minutes, probably gonna go ahead and cut it. It'll be a solid 3 hours, right at 5 o'clock, so... Well, actually not quite, but... I need some food. Probably gonna go for another walk. Might stream again later, sans Digi, since he'll be away. See how I feel.
I wouldn't join you if I could, honestly though.
Oh no, I'm
I
sure.
I do need to rest up my
Yes,
voice,
yes, you really do.
which is why I haven't been talking that much during stream.
Yeah.
My bad.
Nah, you're good. Like I said, I didn't even think about it.
Chat, January can't come soon enough.
Oh no, why?
Huh?
Why?
Because that's the Digimon's 25th anniversary. Woo! And they have something planned. They had something with season 1. They released a trailer with something for season 1.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's...
dude. And then Naughty Dog yesterday, they released their official TikTok account released a video of all the openings of Jak and Daxter, like horizontally.
Right.
And we're like, surely that's gotta mean something.
Spoilers.
Jak and
It
Daxter
didn't
remake?
actually.
Please?
I thought there was already a Jak and Daxter remake.
Nope. Thinking of Ratchet and Clank.
I am thinking of Ratchet and Clank. You're right. Yeah, that does beg the question of why that has not happened. But, you know.
And then on top of that, we have way too many new games coming out. Chat, I gotta buy Black Myth Wukong. And then we gotta get Epic Mickey Rebrushed. Which I've seen some of the side-by-side stuff for. Shit looks fire.
It really does, and I'm a person who never played the original, so I kind of...
I didn't play the original either. I played The Power of Two, but I didn't play the original.
Yeah, oh yeah, I haven't played The Power of Two either.
Which is why I have such a love for Oswald, is because of The Power of Two.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I might have to pick up Rebrushed. It looks very good.
And then part of me really doesn't want to, but part of me also really wants to, is to buy the new Call of Duty when that comes out.
When is that?
Like, I think somewhere around November.
Oh, okay.
Cause like, part of me is like, damn, finally we got some good zombie stuff, and like, they added like a tracked mode, basically, so you can do the Easter egg, or you can try and do the Easter eggs, like they'll tell you how to do it, essentially.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, I think.
Right. No, I agree. That is actually pretty cool. That maybe they're actually listening to people too.
Right. Well, the whole community just fucking shit themselves for the last couple days.
Over.
Because like one of the bonus maps of the game looks is based off the multiplayer map in the same game. So people are like, and mind you, like there's a lower section of the map that has not been
Revealed.
Revealed. And also this was like a play test kind of thing.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh my god, it looks exactly like Warzone, or it looks like it has like no aura, and like it doesn't have that zombies feel. I'm like, guys, it hasn't come out, like the full map hasn't come out yet, and like most stuff you're complaining about can typically be like disabled, like the health bars or like the numbers showing and stuff like that. Like there's no reason really to complain unless it fully comes out, and then if it continues with that same stuff, then yeah, I can see why. But
Right. But sometimes that's kind of how Call of Duty players be, though. I feel
yeah.
like
they added this new thing called Omni Movement, which means you can run not just forwards, but you can run side to side or backwards as well. Oh, people are losing their mind. They're like, it's too much movement. This doesn't feel like a Call of Duty game. It's just like all that moving around. It's so stupid. It's like, it doesn't matter, dude.
yeah, I don't. Why is that? That seems like an improvement.
How is adding a movement mechanic any issue whatsoever?
I don't understand how that's not a direct improvement.
It is a direct improvement. People like to bitch.
Yeah.
Because they're like, there's too many sweats in my lobbies. I'm like, there's skill-based matchmaking sure as fuck sucks, but like,
I feel like every
not
game,
as bad.
every online game's skill-based matchmaking sucks, though.
yes.
I don't know that
Yeah,
I've
I
ever
agree.
not that I play a whole lot of multiplayer online stuff, honestly, but from what I have ever played, none of it's ever very good. Like, I've never experienced particularly good.
As I say, as an Overwatch player, I haven't had a good game in like years.
Yeah,
It's either you roll or you get rolled.
right. And I don't play Overwatch either, but even like Smash Bros. For a while, in the early days of Ultimate, I tried some online stuff, and that matchmaking was never good. I always got
They have
people who
SBMM.
either basically didn't know how to play the game, or people who were freaking better than Kelby Durnan and just like beat the shit out of me because I'm not that great at Smash either. In my defense, the reason I'm bad at Smash is because I never get a chance to play Smash with other human beings.
Fair, yeah.
Like,
That's a
that's
big
the
part,
reason why
yeah.
I'm not good at Smash, because you're not going to get good at Smash playing against the CPUs, because the CPUs are awful. And they're not awful in the sense that they're easy, they're awful in the sense that they are very, very much not human.
Yeah.
Like,
By the way, aren't we supposed to be ending stream soon?
are we? What time is it? Oh, it's 5.
It's in
Oh,
4
look,
minutes.
it's another 7 minutes. All right, last encounter. Last encounter.
Please be the piss dog.
Please don't be. Well, it wasn't the piss dog, but we're doing one more. We're doing one more in black and white too. Oh, I shouldn't have reset those. Oh well.
Alright, chat, I have been playing a total of 4 hours and 27 minutes, and I have still not encountered a Rattata.
I mean, that's pretty
Shiny
normal. You're
Oh,
you're
yeah.
at full odds. It's
Yep.
gonna be a long ride.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It took me probably 2.5 to 3 hours apiece finding the Bellsprouts, despite the fact that I have the shiny charm. So, which is 3 times odds. So, I'm gonna laugh if either the Snivy or the Tepig is shiny. Yes, Bianca. Bianca, I know. Bianca, shut up.
Yes, Bianca, you big bodacious.
I love you,
bitch.
Bianca. I actually really like Bianca as a character, but seriously, I just no.
Yeah.
I don't need this dialogue. Well, we may as well do this so that it doesn't loop the screens and nothing.
Nope.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this stream. Nothing super exciting happened.
Besides my lovely commentary.
Besides our wonderful, lovely, big booty, bodacious commentary. It was wonderful. Digi's coughing was pretty good sometimes.
Oh yeah.
It was
very harmonious.
Very
Harmonious.
harmonious, I think is the word. I think is the word you're looking for, but anyway.
Sweet.
Thank you all so much for watching. I might be back later. I don't know. Depends on how I feel after some din, some food and a nice walk and maybe a nap. And
Right.
yeah. If so, it'll probably be like, I don't know. Today's Saturday, so it could be whatever. It could be 8 or 9 o'clock maybe if I come back. I might also not. I don't know. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace out. Like, subscribe, YouTube things, algorithm things. I don't know. Do things. Do the things. Press the buttons. Ring-a-ling the ding-a-lings. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.